High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant and religious faction, is a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin is also being held there. Free him and allow him to escape.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. Man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Oh yeah. Oh, I totally forgot already. I was going to look for the room in the Handpit spot, but already forgot. What is this? Dearest Gwen, the city is going to burn. I've sold everything, so there's nothing for me here now except you. I'll wait for you when... Well, Clavering Boulevard crumbles into the river, where we used to meet. We take the money I've made and bribe our way onto a passing whale ship. I won't leave without you, and if you won't come, I'd rather be rat food. Love, Arthur. Oh yeah, I notice. There's a guy there.
Hey, what is it? I think that last one was moving. What? Yeah, the little one. Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
One, two, three. Keep them coming.
I told her to keep the children inside. I told her.
How did it pass me by? All the others, down with the sickness.
Two, three,
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
Do I want
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially
Just
beyond.
garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage,
In
garbage.
this
All of
continuing
it.
crisis, the overseers of the Abbey and the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and
Yes.
wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listen.
This is Granny Rags.
Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. All.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Granny Rags sailed to the continent of Pandusia.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've
And
always
something happened to her
You never
there.
listen. Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you? I think the little birdies are sad today.
Let us in, Granny.
I bet she can't even hear us.
She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing.
Granny,
Have it your way. We're here to take your money, Granny.
They've always gone on the left. You
Let's
never
go
listen.
deal with the gentleman goers.
Whatever you got, slackjaw gets a cut. Nothing personal. Just Bottle Street rule.
Can I kill that guy first and then?
Rent's due, Granny.
I'm not sure. But let's try. Oh! Flame instantly killed me.
Attention.
Where was the last autosave? Ah, it must have been there. Yeah. Everything is fine.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Let us in, Granny.
So let's try another approach.
Granny, come out with me instead.
She's not stupid either.
I'd like to do that way.
We're here to take your money, Granny.
We're wasting our time. How much could she have? She digs in trash for a living. Let's get a drink. I'm dry as an overseer's prick.
She's been digging for 80 years. Must have found something. Hear that, Granny? Whatever you got, slackjaw gets a cut. Oh, two. Come on, let's get this
No.
guy. You fight for shit.
At least I missed it this time.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You... Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Only the ones that see the outsider
Oh no, that's not a nice
have
thing.
powers.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them, rotten apples. And that slackjaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
We are not doing that.
You'll have to go or they won't come.
It takes a bit too long. I think it was possible.
Attention, Dunwall
to go
citizens. The
over
following
this
businesses
wall.
have been closed and impounded by the state due to contamination. Barrow's Barbershop and Surgery, the Duke and Dancer Ale House, Merritt's Printing Firm.
And now I can upgrade my blink. This will come very
Pennyworth's
useful.
Tack and Saddle Emporium, and the Smoke Street Dice Hall.
Oh, there's a guy. Oh yeah. Easy.
That's not what we heard.
It was just a cold.
Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you over. And there's an
Let's
inspection
save him.
fee.
To the void with Bottle Street and to the void with you. Let me out.
Oh, you don't want to talk to us like that. Fact is, Bottle Street is here to... It's cut. So reach into your pocket.
Oops. That was supposed to be a soft landing.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time. But now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me. Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Yep. Ah, health potions.
What the?
What the?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, rats. Corporal Meadows. We found this strange rune on the woman who used to sell pastries up the street. Not sure how she died, but since the thing looks superstitious, we set it aside for the overseers. After your shift is over, take it to them for disposal or whatever they do with them. Don't forget.
Joke. Get around him. His leg.
Oh.
Feed him to the house.
I tried to block, but I guess I didn't. Where am I? Here. Okay, that's fine. Let's be more quiet this time. I do want that. I do want that item. Let's be a bit faster this time. There we go. That guy is not looking this way. Let's dispose of this guy. Oh yeah. However, Sir Campbell leads the city's militant religious. Oh yeah, I've read this one.
Hello. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. But that'll change.
What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the void, I'll buy you 100 drinks. Feels good to stand up straight.
Thank you, Corvo.
What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
This sword. Hatters fired the first shot, but Bottle Street Gang fired the last.
It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual? I've never seen the Heretics brand used. No.
Heretics brand.
But I did spy the face of one so branded.
Former member of our order, of course.
Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town
and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 structures.
I'll just kill him.
I will. Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
6 hours. Searched the place top to bottom. And nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find anything.
Did I ever tell you, one time one of the 2nd floor shutters got stuck open, and I thought I could slip out? I couldn't find a way down. By the time I got back, it had snapped shut. I spent the rest of lockdown out on a ledge. Maybe the outsider was watching.
Trust your troopers, uneventful. I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Good, good. And your niece, Callista, I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any...
We have to spew these.
I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker.
Then we'll spill poison. The other guy? No, poison? Sleep?
One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Wait, what's this? All I have to do.
Far too long. We should go in and tell Colonel they're busy. Get him out of Campbell's clutches. Boredom won't kill our captain. Wait
a minute. There's a dumpster where I have to hide this body. Body? He's not dead. Don't worry about that. Read that one. Didn't mean to do that.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Never doubt it.
Never doubt.
Please, she's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her.
Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches must burn.
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
Where was that? I don't remember. Oh. Oops. Also, I think I'm able to have yes. These combined should be capable. Anyone in here?
Is that you?
Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel. I'm here. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons. but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
They're all corrupt. If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies. You know that.
Yes. Sailors tell tales of monsters far out to sea. But I'll tell you, there's strange things in this river no one talks about. Lights in the water, late at night. I've seen faces, too.
Attention. All
in any case, we won't get the Lord Regent until we weaken his base. All the pieces are in. You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Cornwall. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Kaldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Cornwall. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Yeah. Sounds good. Martin is on his way to join the Loyalists, and Campbell's fate has thrown the Overseers into disarray. Decoding the High Overseer's journal may reveal any number of strategic secrets, most notably the location of the rightful heir to the throne, Emily Kaldwin.
Every citizen's duty to report treasonous speech and actions. The state depends on you.
I like to close the doors.
Chapter 32. As yet I have said little of my brothers Morgan and Custis. Twins they are, and 4 years senior to me. Morgan is the larger of the two brutes by a slight bit. From earliest memory, they abused me in every way. I'm not the first to claim their elder siblings were cruel, but my suffering was unique, I promise you. At the tender age of 5, they tied me to the crib and set inside it assorted vipers they had collected over several weeks. My howls and my breathing were muffled by a blanket, and so it was hours before the nurse found me, barely alive. I had kicked a few serpents to a pulp and others had slithered away, but not before I'd been bitten a dozen times or more on my legs, arms, and face. The wounds kept me convalescing for months while those two got away with barely a tongue lashing. Wallace! Bring me wine. Tomorrow I will regale you with the special gift they gave me on my 10th birthday party.
Cousin Anna, Morgan and Custis continue to resist my efforts and are no longer responding to my letters. The servants tell me they have been absent from the manor for some weeks, My brothers have always been arrogant, utterly convinced of their own certainty, and they don't really give into 2 figs for anyone else in the world, unless they want something and can't take it outright. But this disagreement over the upcoming parliamentary vote has reached a crisis point. Up till now, the Lord Regent has somewhat restrained in his authority, at least where the holdings of the gentry has been concerned. If Morgan and Curtis vote in his favor, the law will be changed and we will all be at risk, aristocracy or not. I implore you, if you know where they are, to speak with them. Lord Trevor Perdento. The lighthouse? No. Clock tower. I've watched some videos about like beta of Dishonored, and it used to be planned as a setting in the game, but it was scrapped, which is really a shame because I always looked at it and hoped I would go there on my first playthrough. That was.
You're lucky I keep you on.
Lucky? This place would fall apart in 10 minutes without me.
Is that so?
In any case, you can't dismiss me. I went through the books this morning and found 5 mistakes you've made.
Very well.
You're lucky I found them before the Admiral did. It's a nice old pub. These beds have seen quite a bit of use, I can tell you.
It was a milkmaid who started it. She took ill one morning after her chores, but the milk had already been delivered. That was all it took for them to wall the place off. Plague spreads fast. My master had a very fitful night. No one sleeps well here. When they come to get me, they'll be surprised. I've held a sword before, believe it or not. Please pardon the untidiness of the room. I will tend to it shortly.
I know the Golden Cat, not as a patron, mind you. I designed some specialized devices for them. I kept blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
I'm sorry, I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me. Master Piero has a great deal to learn in some areas.
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
Does he have anything new? I have the money. Sleep darts. Oh, holds a red hat. A bit of that, a bit of this.
Hello, Corvo.
Hello.
I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
Sleep dots. Oh, you haven't cleaned your blade. Plague victims. I'm sorry, but I won't be here for the next meeting, or ever again, for that matter. What happened here was unnatural and makes me sick to recall. I left the result of our labors here for you to keep, but I expect that the rats will consume it before you return. Goodbye. Okay, so this next part, sometimes soft locks. It's like when I try to jump out, it likes take a cutscene, but I'm not out there yet, so it just... Let's see how it goes. Just like this. Wait, didn't soft lock?
They want to talk to you.
Huh.
Dust here, dust there.
Ah, I missed her
like the whole
cutscene
world is dusty.
because of that. Oh well.
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed, you've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo, because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwin is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
Good day to you, Corvo. Oh, I don't think I've noticed that tattoo on your hand before.
It's a new tattoo.
I were years younger, I'd be doing your job myself. Don't think I couldn't. I used to climb that rigging like a monkey.
Corvo, a moment if I may. Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
This is Samuel's home. Pandusia, the cursed continent. A jungle full of giant insects and diseases.
Hello. My name is Samuel. This machine was tossed into the river by the Admiral, but I fetched it. And it appears to be working. Let's see if it is. Test. Test. There we go.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands. Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time. Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river, men or hound. They all go in. They top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars.
I don't want to touch the water because I know that there are some fish in it. Ah. Right there. No. Is that the legs? Yes.
Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands and of your heart. There are few brave enough to laugh in the outsider's face, but T. Martin is one.
Campbell's book appears to contain much more than we expected. He was blackmailing a number of highly ranked overseers. With the information in his journal, we will be able to manipulate the religious faction. The overseers will bend to our will.
Samuel Beechworth went to sea to forget a hopeless love. He succeeded. The boatman has a good heart and respects you. Samuel is a simple man, but he knows the River Redhaven and all its tributaries, down to the smallest inlet.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
Samuel is the best. The loyalists believe that Emily is being held at the Golden Cat by the corrupt aristocratic Pendleton brothers. These men are Lord Pendleton's despised older brothers, twins, and they are loyal to the tyrannical Lord Regent. Find Amelia at the Golden Cat and eliminate Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo. You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holker Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you. Be careful going up the street, Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on Clavering now. I guess you getting rid of Campbell shook up the Lord Regent.
Yep, there's the watchtower. One thing I really like about this game is that we can just see all the places. Like, this is a bad spot for this, but like, can I go there? I doubt it. Can't see the bridge here. Saw it from when I came here, but.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Anyone with information pertaining to the death of High Overseer Thaddeus Campbell is to report to the City Watch for immediate questioning.
Hey, you're just the man I was looking for. Slackjaw's wanting to talk to you. What a mess, huh? Whole town's gone to trash.
We are not going to do that Laksa side thing, but scared him, spooked him a little. There are assassins about. Whalers, they call themselves. Turn around. Are you not going to do that? Alright. Let's... I mean, I could just go healing item? No. There's some scene. Well, now they move. Okay. Oops. I'm a bit rusty, aren't I? The third one was here and came for me. Oh, our old friend is here.
Attention Dunwall citizens. A mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance is a punishable offense.
Sounds like there's another tower here. Yep.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
The loyalists believe that Emily is being held at the Golden Cat by the corrupt, aristocratic Beldenton brothers. Ah, I keep rereading these.
They ship them in from farming villages, bastard daughters, and extra mouths that can't be fed. They thought they would be working in a factory. By the time they arrive, it's much too late. The plague swept through here. There are rooms they have yet to clean.
I've lost track of him again.
Morgan's in the steam room downstairs tonight.
Is it safe in there? Because I've heard rumors. If one of them gets hurt, I'll lose my job.
Oh, that's just the girls talking. It's nothing. Pressure builds up in the pipes and, well, it almost never happens. I'll make sure they never mention it again. Anyhow, Morgan insisted to be in the steam room tonight. He's so picky. Custis is easier to manage. Some nights he just waits in the gold room and talks to her. It's funny what...
I made a noise.
Who are you? Why are you wearing that mask? Corvo? Corvo, it's you! You're wearing a mask to sneak around, aren't you? They told me you were head chopped off in the prison, dead, like Mother. That seems like a long time ago. But you're not dead. Now we can leave. I have a plan. I almost got away twice. There's a special door to come and go for special people, and I'll show you. And if anyone tries to stop us, you can fight them. It's this way.
She'll make it. That's not a room, is it? I don't think so.
That nice girl again. The one I told you about.
You realize you're at the Golden Cat, right?
Yeah, but she's different. She really likes me.
Idiot. She likes your money, not you.
You're just jealous.
Shut up.
I think there is... Yes.
Are here. You're supposed to be on duty. Come on. You're supposed to be on guard. You'll get dismissed for sure. I can't believe this. You said you weren't even drunk. Wake up.
Which way was it? Every room is there, so I'll go this balcony. Oh. It was that room, right? I think so. No? No, this is the wrong room. I thought it was this room. Must be mistaken. It was upload. Are they random every time? I don't actually know. That could be cool.
Anyone you want. The High Overseer, for all I care. Never been this drunk.
Some of my friends say I look like Lady Boyle.
Waverly? That lucky trollop. If I'd found those crystal deposits on my estate, I'd be throwing parties too. I'd be buying the Lord Regent's favor too, instead of begging for money from my cousins.
I didn't mean to upset you, my lord.
Wait. On second thought, maybe you should dress up like her. Yes, I think I should like to teach her a lesson.
I would be glad to, my lord. Will you like me in white or black? Or red, perhaps?
Let me think about this. Waverly did always like black. Oh, it... Damn it! Who are you? Why are you here? I'm a Pendleton.
Good night. Now I have to go to the stream. Oh no.
Rot in the road. You look like your man was a friend of mine, jackass.
Whoopsie. Well, it just saved, so it's fine. Maybe I'll take the other way out.
Morgan will be in there all night.
More coin for us. Though we'd make even more if they didn't blow it on prostitutes.
My cousin's a foreman at their mine. He says the slaves have dug half a mile down, so deep they're dying by the dozen from collapse or fumes. But the silver's almost gone.
What are they going to do?
Looks like they're gonna gamble and drink every night till it's gone, then jump in the river. That's exactly right. They state that the conservative position gets an extra 3 votes.
But not in the month of Timber.
Is that true? How on earth do you know that?
Did you think I was born a courtesan, Lord Pendleton? I was a clerk to Lord Estermont before.
Whatever happened to old Estermont?
The rats did. An old sewer line led under his office in Parliament, and one day it flooded, and they all came rushing out. They say the other lords barricaded them in to save themselves.
Oh, I need the master key for that.
Begged and called them by name, but they let him die.
And this is locked, isn't it? Yep, okay. Alright, I can do that. Right. Sound was coming from above. Wait a second. Oh, this is it. Yeah. Sorry. I'm taking your key. That's an uncomfortable position. That's the one making noise. Nice bells. Ooh, oops. Never got into trouble.
Noise.
No, no, no.
And now I just have to escape. Well, no one's after me, so I'm just leaving then. Oops. Did you see me? No.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed.
So.
I believe so. This is the week's supply of elixir. Tell your ladies to drink up, but the boss says we got to have coin in payment. No more trades. Crackston.
The door is locked. Unlock it so we can get away from this place. This place is on the river, so you must have come by boat. I'll wait for you near the boat. I remember the way. Don't worry about me.
She's gone. Oh yeah, it's this way.
Come on.
Come on, Granny.
Come. It's good to see you again, dear. But don't dally, or that young girl might fall in the river.
Ah. Nope. That didn't go as smoothly as I wanted. Just keep coming up, don't you? Do you sell sleeping darts?
Want to look at some of the things I've found? Good prices, I swear.
No, yes. Yes. What? He's shouting at me.
She sees more than she is telling. Young Lady Emily. Poor Emily. Her childhood is lost. She has become a pawn in the games of men. She was bribed with sweet biscuits and ox milk, calmed with stories of magic and seafaring, all to keep her sane in a time of turmoil. She hides her fears. She seeks someone to trust.
Are you both ready to go? Corvo, you must have worked wonders out there in the city tonight. I can't believe my old eyes.